So 18-year-old Nolan Wells was unalived, and this man right here decided to mock him instead of sympathizing.
Swim, boy, swim! Whoa! Learn how to swim, boy! You can't do it!
And the internet fried the hell out of him. We are going to be reacting to this and many more, so subscribe to the channel, turn on post notification, hype the video. Let's do it the alpha way.
Yep, you got that right. Yeah, we did it. We sure did do it. What you think? What you think we do when we take y'all young men camping with us? We know them boys don't know how to swim. Yeah. We throw them in that water. We say, swim, boy, swim! Whoa! Learn how to swim, boy! You can't do it! You can't do it, boy! Y'all ain't ever gonna learn how to swim! Yeah, they did it. Them boys did it. This is a damn tradition for us.
What the hell is funny?
Yeah.
Dude.
This is a tradition. We take you boys out in the woods. We throw you in the swamp. We throw you in the creek. We throw you in the springs and rivers. Yeah, we throw you in them oceans. Y'all can't do a damn thing. Y'all be in there splashing and screaming, I can't swim! I can't swim! Oh, hell no! But you know, it ain't our fault. It ain't our fault you're fucking stupid. Grown man don't know how to swim. Yeah, what y'all think we do? You know, yeah, it's a big conspiracy.
What?
You know, every 6 months this skin tone, we all get together in our neighborhoods and we have like a little neighborhood meeting and y'all ain't invited. We get together, we make plans, we talk about y'all, talk about,
Imagine.
yeah, let's put this one in football, you know, let's put this one in basketball. Yeah, let's encourage him to do that and this. Yeah. We bet on y'all. Man, we just play y'all like a damn game and y'all don't even know it. This is a tradition. Been going on since the beginning of time. And y'all still in the dark. And you know, I thought I'd go ahead and tell you, but even me telling you, it's still just going to be conspiracy and nobody's going to be able to prove it. But yeah, this happens all around the nation. All of us are involved. Every single one of us.
This man is crazy. He's literally saying that they go for meetings every 6 months and then they create conspiracy. This reminds me of something that happened in history. I don't think this man is joking. He is saying something that they believe in, they've thought about, and they've done before. History doesn't lie. Enslaved Africans were thrown into the sea or leaped voluntarily because the law treated them as commercial cargo, not humans. Captains deliberately drowned sick captives to claim insurance payouts. In the Zong Massacre 1781, 138 people were thrown overboard because owners could collect 30 pounds per head for lost cargo, but nothing if they died of disease on board. This is something that has happened before, and he's actually saying it in a very jovial way, thinking we would take it as a joke. 39 blind captives were thrown into the ocean because they had lost their market value. Imagine that, human beings. See the mindset? Crazy. Many Africans chose to leap into the ocean to reclaim their autonomy, believing their spirit will return to their homelands. Captains installed netting around their deck, strictly to protect their financial investment from these acts of resistance. Just imagine this. The Atlantic Ocean became an unmasked mass grave because maritime law and corporate greed prioritized corporate profit over human life. Now you think about it and tell me if you think he is joking over here.
You got that right. Yeah, we did it. We sure did do it. What you think? What you think we do when we take y'all young men camping with us? We know them boys don't know how to swim. Yeah. We throw them in that water. We say, swim, boy, swim! Woo! Learn how to swim, boy!
Don't let these people gaslight you into believing that that's not how they think. He wasn't joking. His entire video is telling you, yeah, they do it. They sit around and talk about what they're going to do to your boys. The ones that are on the basketball team, the ones that are on the football team, the ones that are on the track team. They hold meetings, he said. They talk about the things they're going to do to your children or you. Still think your children are safe in those all-white schools? I know. Better education, right? You're teaching your children to be colorblind, but they're holding meetings. Are you? Are you sitting around talking about their community all day? I know the answer. No, you're not. You don't even think about these people, but they think about you.
Every 6 months, this skin tone, we all get together in our neighborhoods and we have like a little neighborhood meeting. Y'all ain't invited.
And y'all ain't invited. Just remember that the next time you think you're going to let your children wander off by themselves in this community of people. Don't forget you were warned.
That is crazy. I mean, you don't even have the time to think of these people, but they have all the time in the world sitting and grouping and planning and plotting for you and your kind. Just think about it for a second. I don't know how else we can protect these young guys from falling into these kind of traps because they don't listen in the first place. They don't even listen. You try to protect them and they feel like you are caging them. So they want to break free. So at the end of the day, you can only do your part. I personally do think that it's about time we made time to think of them for security reasons. If one person has actually come out to tip us off on what they are doing, like they actually make time to sit and plan and plot for us, then maybe we should also make time and sit and plan for security reasons, because they're always getting away with it. So sit down and plan, not to do harm, but to counter their harm, Whenever they throw at us, we know how to repel it. Something like that. If you anticipate the move, you know how to counteract it. That's what I'm saying. Right after this, people started hunting him down, researching. It's crazy because they actually found him. They found him and they didn't just find him. They found a whole lot of things about him. It turns out he's a wife beater and so many other things. Let's check it out.
I have a nail appointment I gotta get to, but I just wanted to make this really quick because we found you. Carson Lane McCall. Age 34, born February 1992. I also found some very unsettling things about you and your ex-wife who filed from divorce. Found the judge as well. And I also see that you have the caucasity to bring your ass back on social media. So we found your new TikTok and you on Threads. Found a couple other things like your Cash App. We could keep going, but I'm going to make this video real short and sweet. There's a part 2 coming.
Okay, so what did he write? Let's read it. Well, I don't know. LOL. Went to go to speak to my boss this morning before everybody got there. I'm walking up to the building and I can hear the phone ringing inside over and over. So I knew it was them. Told him what was going on and he already knew. I mean, of course, he's also on the internet. So what are you talking about? So I left him the keys to the work truck and that's that. Are you sure you're the one who quit? Everybody in my family is telling me I don't need to be home. I need to go somewhere. I don't know. It looks like he's getting threats from people. So I need to find an all-white company somewhere to apply. All white. White. You don't even have the courage to write white well. Look, imagine, this is insane. You ever seen a black person write B for black? I don't know, bro. I don't know if that will even work. My company was all white when I started 6 years ago. The owner had just passed and his wife took over. And she turned the company half damn and shit. If he was still alive, a Southern Baptist white man, I don't even think I would even have much issues right now. If this guy, this is crazy because he's standing on his grounds. He's trying to say that his company, the owner used to be white and he passed, okay? And then his wife took over. And then when his wife took over, he decided to mix the race, employed more black people. And apparently this guy has a problem with it. And he decided to take it to the internet and mock a deceased black guy instead of facing his fears at work. He's actually saying that if his old owner was alive, he wouldn't be going through this. So you mean that you'll be doing this nonsense and your old owner would have supported you? He wouldn't have fired you.
He thought that making fun of Nolan Wells was just a harmless joke for views, but he forgot that his actions had a digital footprint. He didn't just lose his job because of cancel culture or bad luck, but he lost his job because his employer realized his character is a liability. He traded his paycheck and his reputation for temporary internet clouds, and now he's broke with nothing to show for it. So he should just stop looking for people to blame or play the victim. The footage is out there, and he made the choice to record it and post it. The best thing he can do right now isn't making excuses or isn't a fake forced apology. It's logging off the internet, reflecting on why he felt the need to punch down at someone else to make himself feel big, and rebuilding his life from scratch away from the camera.
Crazy. It's thank you for adding that. It's true. It's so disappointing. You are right about what you said. You're very right about it. So he came back, decided that, okay, you know what? I got fired, like you said. It's funny because what you said actually nails it on the head. Because the video we're about to watch clarifies what you're actually saying. He got fired after writing this nonsense on the internet. He decided to take a camera and record. And instead of apologizing, he made a mess of himself.
Done low key. And this is the defeated voice of a racist.
The hunt for me is over. They got me. They know my name, my address, everything. I knew it was going to happen. After the Walmart video went viral, all I got was just constant threats. Then the other video went viral, and then that was a definite, they would find out who I am. But there's that.
There's what?
Well, I guess, my followers out there that don't know my name is Remington. But yeah, I guess we'll see what the fuck happens. Still stand by everything I say. All I say is fact.
He still stands by everything he said.
And if you can't handle that, oh fucking well.
He still stands by everything he said. After losing your job, wait until you are not getting a job anywhere. You're not getting a job anywhere, and you start running out of money, and then you realize that, okay, now I have to retract my statements. I won't be surprised if he makes another video retracting his statements all over again.
And you people that are, my tone, this tone, you need to wake the fuck up. Our nation is turning to total garbage because of disgusting, degenerate behavior that we allow and we condone and we praise and we lift up and protect it. So yeah, fuck you. And then the FBI reached out to somebody related to me. I don't know why they didn't reach out to me. I don't know why they haven't come talk to me. But they asked them if I had anything to do with the what's his fucking name? Nolan. The Nolan Wells situation, because of the video of me mocking these idiots, retardation, saying those boys did it. And I guess I said, we did it, but clearly I meant we as in,
You cannot just throw things on the internet and expect it to just vanish. And you expect, and try to control how people also react to it and all. I'm surprised even the FBI is actually reaching out to somebody, not you, like you said. I expect them to have taken you in, because that's not a joke. Everything you said over there is not a joke. I expect FBI to have called you in, like you said, because I expected, oh Jesus. You were supposed to explain yourself. We are looking for culprits. We are looking for people who caused this harm. And glory be to God, you are here ranting and throwing words out there as if it's nothing. So all FBI has to do is just pick you. Already they haven't even made any arrest. So what are they waiting for? Calling a relative of yours to ask questions. How is the relative supposed to know? Maybe he wants to go to jail. You just jail him. It's simple.
These people, this skin tone people. And yeah, like somebody in the comments said, clearly these morons do not understand satire. But
What do you mean satire?
Yeah, there's
bruh?
that.
The nerve of you to say satire. This is what I said under Big Kish's video. I actually watched Big Kish's video. I made a comment where I said the nerve of this guy to call this satire. What do you mean satire? This is the kind of people that somebody cuts your hand off and then they come to sit there and make a joke out of it, try to mock you, and then they expect you, the person that felt the pain, to consider it a satire. What are you talking about? You just lost your job. That's good. Wait until you run out of cash and you start living on the street, and then somebody comes to sit in front of you and make mockery of it, make mockery of you and everything you have done, and then you sit down and take it as a satire when you have nothing to eat and your family is not eating and your children have not eaten and mosquitoes are biting your children. Then they make fun of you, and then you sit down and watch the person and you say, it's okay, I'm taking it as satire. The nerve of you. What are we talking about? If you want to make jokes, find a better way to make jokes. You need to learn how to make jokes instead of mingling with the people that you're actually mocking, so that you will learn how to crack jokes the right way, how to use satire the right way. You sit down and you mock them. In the name of what? Satire? What are you doing? Child the builder wannabe.
And another thing I saw in the comments was talking about beating my ex-wife. So just to clear that up, that was 10, 11 years ago, and nobody got beat. It was not a beating. And actually, if you see the report, I've never even looked at the report, maybe since court and all that. I don't even know if I really even looked at it. But there was no beating. It was me snatching my own fucking keys out of her hand. And, I'm actually the one that called.
What he's talking about, he actually had a case, I think, for misdemeanor and domestic violence, okay? And it's actually public knowledge. He had that case with his ex-wife, and he got charged for it and all. So what are you talking about? If you snatch something, you wouldn't be charged for it, right? Don't do that, bro. And I'm surprised. I expected him to apologize for what he said and explain why he said what he said. If genuinely it's satire, if this is the perception in your head, then that video should be about it. It should be about the mindset that made you say what you said. You painted the story in a different way, but this is what you meant. This is the reason, the actual theory behind that story. But what are you talking about, sitting here and talking about your ex-wife? That's what bothered you? That is what bothered you? Bro, you have a problem.
I'm actually the one that called the police because, other things happened, not on my part. And I was absolutely fucking furious because I had kicked her out over things she did and fucked up shit that I'm not going to get into. It's been 10, 11 years, so I'm over it, and I don't hold anything against her. I don't have any grudges towards her. But yeah, I kicked her out of the house, and then one night I don't remember if the door was unlocked or she had another key or something, but she barged in through the front door, and some stuff happened, not important. I'm not gonna discuss all that, but it ended up to where
Why are you telling us all
my
this?
keys
We
out of
don't
her
need
hand.
this, bro. Address the issue that made you go viral.
Some of
The fact that somebody has dug you up and brought out the things that you don't want on the internet doesn't mean you should come and explain. We don't need that explanation. Yeah, anyway,
things that she did, I called the police. And that's when I learned, if you have an at-home issue, don't ever call the police. But yeah, I snatched the keys, and the cops, they came and questioned me, and then they were trying to twist the story like I had done something else, and I said, okay, I'm done talking, I want a lawyer, and well, there's that. So yeah, I was arrested for snatching keys that were mine, but because we were married, they were hers as well. So that's how that works. But anyways, there's that. So yeah, I don't know. I'll see what happens. Definitely gonna be interesting. Gonna have to leave home. Gonna have to go through all kinds of changes. And
Maybe don't be a racist. And if you're going to own it, fucking own it. Don't bitch and cry to your audience, you know? You asked for this. He said something along the lines like, I didn't beat my wife. Verbatim, it said that you kicked her and pushed her. So whatever you talking about is bullshit. Here's the fucking police report.
Very much right. I don't even care about what all the wife beating nonsense that he's talking about, because at the end of the day, he has paid for it. Okay. If you're making a video about something, address it. You got out of the 5 minutes, you used like 2 minutes to address a story that happened how many years ago? You were able to elaborate on all of that. You did all of that, but the main reason of the video, the main purpose of this video, you couldn't explain it. You couldn't talk, you couldn't apologize for it. This is somebody's life. There's no arrest. And you sit here and you joke with it. And you sit here, you tell us people don't know how to take fucking satire. Dude, I'm so pissed right now. I am so pissed right now. Shout out to Big Kish React. He said a couple of things here that I feel like it's needed in this video. So let's check it out.
definitely going to be interesting. Going to have to leave home. Going to have to go through all kinds of changes and inconveniences because
Chud the Builder.
Because people in this country don't like the fucking truth.
Yes, it's because of all of us that you now have to change your location and be inconvenienced. You're inconvenienced because of...
Now, your location could be in a jail cell. I mean, how you want to do this? You got to leave home. Your family told you, look, you got to leave home. You got to go. You got to go. We won't be tolerating that over here, boy.
Your racist-ass mouth.
They're angry about the fucking truth. It's ridiculous. This country is so fucked up. Anyways, fuck y'all.
I don't know. I need to find a all-white company somewhere to apply. I don't know. He don't know a lot. You sure is putting a whole lot of I don't knows for somebody who know what had happened to Nolan Wells. I don't know if that will even work. My company was all white. All Y. When they put the Y right there, that mean white. When I started 6 years ago. So it was all white when he started 6 years ago. The owner had just passed and his wife took over. And she's turned the company, have them in. Shit. So the company that he worked for 6 years ago, it was all white. But the guy who owned it passed away. And the wife took over and she hired a bunch of black people. And him got uncomfortable, y'all. If he was still alive, a Southern Baptist white man, I don't think I'd even have much issues, right? See? You see how it's a domino effect? It's that guy who owned the place that he worked at made him feel so comfortable to the point that he felt like he could do this now, but the wife fired his ass. Get him up out of there. And I'm going to tell you what probably happened. Being as though that the wife had hired all those black people, they probably start complaining on his ass because he didn't know how to work well with others. But y'all let me know what y'all think of this, man. It brought me so much joy when I found out that he got fired. And I seen him up here crying.
Shout out to Big Kish. Y'all let me know what you think of this video. Drop your comments in the chat. For me, if you ask me, I think he's disgusting. Hey, thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for watching to the end. YouTube actually thinks you will like this video too, so click on it and I'll see you there.